Alright. Now that I've warmed everybody up with that bit of universal humor, I'm going to tell you about... Well, actually, you know what? This is an intimate gathering here. I can't move because I set up that camera. But pretend like I'm closer to you now. So, what would you guys like to hear more? I have a joke that is political in nature.
Yeah.
And then I have a joke that is personal in nature.
Yeah. Personal in nature. Yeah.
And then puns.
How about rhymes?
Rhymes. I'm not that creative.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia? Wait, I have one other kind of joke. I got another kind of joke too. It's like more abstract.
Abstract.
Alright, nobody wants that.
Personal.
Personal joke, alright. So I went on vacation recently. That's right. A regular Joe like me can afford to go on vacation. Even in this economy.
Where'd you go?
I'm getting to that, dude. I went to a cabin in the woods. Yep, that's what I can afford. By myself, also. I couldn't afford to pay someone else to come with me. Too personal? I'm sorry. Is my loneliness making you feel bad? You have a lonely problem. That makes me feel sad. Alright, well, whatever. I'll get past it. Just power through. That's my motto. So I went on vacation to this cabin in the woods by myself, which is a tough thing to do. It sounds really relaxing. It's actually more difficult than you might imagine. Partially because my feelings about nature, which I have the attitude of like a 14th century person about nature. I don't respect it, and I don't want to exploit it. I'm just terrified of it. Like, I'm just terrified that there are all these animals and insects out there that are going to kill me with their poisons and their fangs. And some like animal's just going to jump out of some bush somewhere and just eat my face off. And I'm going to be like just thinking the whole time, like, what is that thing? I don't recognize it. And that's the worst way to die. Just like questioning things. You gotta be certain. So, I'll tell you about how my vacation went, if you're ready. Alright, that dude's nodding. So, the first day was alright. You know, I still remembered other people. I figured at some point some other people might show up. Second day was all okay as well. I realized I had no social responsibilities. So that, lowered my anxiety level. I got to relax a little bit. The third day was even better. I started walking around naked all the time, instead of just when my roommates are in the bathroom. The fourth day was even better. I forgot how to use a knife and fork. I was just sitting there on the porch, chewing on hunks of bread and cheese, like some chipmunk who had achieved human size. Just like a big, pale, naked, pasty, hairy chipmunk. Just going at it. Fifth day was even better. Lost the capability to speak. I made a flag out of old t-shirts. I howled at the moon. liberating experience. 6th day, not so good. Ran out of food. I thought to myself, where does food come from? I don't remember. 7th day was better. Saw a rabbit eating some marigolds in front of the house. Killed it, drank its blood. It was hot and sweet. 8th day, things started to take a turn downhill. Neighbors given up trying to communicate with me. Called the cops. The smell was overpowering. 9th day, even worse. I had been shot. But on the plus side, I got to drink the remainder of my whiskey out of a policeman's skull. 10th day, real bad. There was a fire. Most of the house burned down. I was on the run. The only sound I could hear was the thrumming of helicopter blades. I could only experience the world in brief flashes of pain, frustration, anger. The 11th day, it was even worse. Old friends announced me on CNN. Said things like, he was such a nice, quiet man. Kept to himself. Twelfth day was pretty bad. Shot at an FBI agent with a flaming arrow. Missed. Got shot again. The only thing I could find to drink was brackish pond water. '13th day was possibly the worst. The cab was late, taking me to the airport, so I missed my flight. I had to spend a couple hours in the departure lounge. And needless to say, nudity is heartily discouraged. And then when I did get home, found out that I had left my computer on the whole time. My electricity bill was going to be a lot higher than I thought it would be. Also, my cat died. Vacations sometimes they're tough, you know. They're just like difficult to get through. So that was the personal story.